Hello, my beautiful souls. It's Akia from December's Divine. To all my December warriors, welcome back. To any new viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you guys a message for the collective. No matter where you are on your journey, I have a message for what to expect leading into 2022 in these last days of 2019. I know that there are going to be some challenging times ahead, and I have uploaded a video speaking on New Earth, speaking on the Great Division and the big event. Now, part 2 should be available shortly. Once this is uploaded, it should have already been uploaded. The video on the star seeds and some revelations and things of that nature. There are going to be some changes to my channel. There are going to be more messages coming forth in terms of the big event, in terms of revelations, in terms of New Earth, in terms of star seeds, ancestors, things of that nature, because I'm being urged to spread these messages. So this reading, okay, is going to touch on purpose, on what is needed to face these challenges and to focus on healing and addressing your karma and ascending, and how to deal with some of the energies that you are going to be presented with. There are some beautiful messages in the cards that I pulled so far, and I'm really excited to share, okay, this message with you guys. First and foremost, thank you all for being part of my journey, and I'm honored to be a part of yours. My channel is about love, it's about acceptance, it's about non-judgment, it's about growing and healing and the truth. Anyone who doesn't support that can find another place to spread negativity. This channel is not here for notoriety or for likes or subscribes. It's here because it's divinely guided to be here. And I kindly ask for support of everyone. Please do not leave negative comments. To each other. I can spot a low vibrational comment clearly, and I try to match it with love. But there are people on my channel who are going through challenging times, and your comment could affect them greatly. So I would kindly ask you to just avoid leaving a comment if you don't agree with something that someone has to say, and keep it moving. Simply put. That being said, I'm sending you all my peace, love, strength, anything that you're lacking. I would love to multiply it with abundance and light. Okay, so we're going to get into this message. Okay, these are cards, okay, that I pulled, and I posted this one in the community board because during this time period, okay, especially with the energy of coming into 2020 with the separation energy from 3D to 5D, the awareness that the world is coming into, it's not an accident. Everything has aligned. We are in divine timing. Divine justice is here. We are just waiting for more consciousness as to not totally overwhelm a large capacity of people. So many starseeds, light workers are still here trying to heal and spread the message as far and wide as possible, because very soon that amount of consciousness will be gained and things are going to move forward. Things are going to move forward with this separation, and we want you to be on the right side, okay? Make the best of every situation. Through God, everything is possible. We have Angel Netza here, okay? And this is right leg, okay? Endurance. The seventh emanation, the force that resists. This is the card that was drawn in the reading about New Earth, about the big event, and what is going to be needed from people of all segments of this journey. Stalwart in the face of adversity is great leader. Stalwart in the face of adversity. This great leader carries us forth through our darkest times. Netza is the strength to endure regardless of suffering. When we feel that we have reached our limits, and yet new strength continues to emerge, we find the embrace of Netza. With any increase in force, he too grows stronger. Each challenge is met with equal vigor. The green orb is both the weight of a great boulder upon our shoulders and the strength needed to carry it. Supporting the pillar of mercy. Supporting the pillar of mercy. Netza is the closest we get to the base of the tree before merging back into the middle. His station is one of constant stress and strain, supporting the weight of the tree by pressing back upwards against it. Found in victory, exercise, and leadership. This is a time to take the lead, to trust in your truth, to choose your friends wisely, the energies around you wisely, to love yourself, to be decisive, to express your truth and your joy, to look forward, to face your adversities, to live your soul and not a role, to reflect on your truth, to be of service, to engage higher reason and higher knowledge, to grieve your losses, to bust out of your cocoon, accept what's dying, trust in the divine plan, correct your mistakes and your karma, tune out distractions and build on solid ground, make the necessary sacrifices. And reach for the stars. Change tracks. Refine your attention and embrace your power. It's time to explore new possibilities. When you're thinking of Angel Netza being the closest we get to the base of the tree, that's like the root chakra, or near actually the sacral chakra. Somewhere in between there is where we deal with the most trauma, past childhood issues, unresolved pain, past life issues, triggers. And in terms of 2020 and New Earth and Revelations and addressing your karma, to decide basically for yourself, are you going to be in the 5D or are you going to be stuck in the 3D? 5D is healers, people who are woke, people who are doing the work, who are transmuting their karma, who are healing others, living in love, living in that love vibration. New Earth, straight to it, straight there. "3D, unresolved karma, low vibrations, unwilling to awaken, unwilling to see, unwilling to break the karmic cycles willingly and actively practicing in black magic, dark magic, choosing to dwell in darkness. Old Earth, 3D, left there to resolve your karma, repeat lives, and anything in between. Good intended souls who just are not there yet, who can't comprehend. You will be taken care of. You will be transported, okay, to places where you can be of use while you raise your vibrations. You won't be left on the old earth, but this is the time to be strong. During these days and months of this new year, you are going to feel the energy and the shift that is happening. And it's going to be powerful. You may feel yourselves not relating to those who just, their vibration is just not there. It's not high enough. There's going to be guilt. There's going to be feelings of loss. There are going to be those rising up unhealed, with unhealed chakra, root chakras, and stuck in those low vibrational energies, really riled up and in full force. And it's going to take strength, okay? Remain in your light, remain in a high vibration. Now is the time to remain in a high vibration. Trust me. Now is the time. Okay? Make the best of every situation. With God, everything is possible. Endurance is needed. Number 14, breaking down to a 5, divine change. I want you guys to understand my life path number is 5. $12, $20 is my birthday, December 20th. 12 breaks down to 3. 20 breaks down to 2. That's 5. That's divine change. If I told you the year I was born, that number breaks down to a 5. And that's 555. If you add 19, which is this century, to that number, of course 19 breaks down to 10. 555 is 15. 15 and 10 is 25, which is 7. Tower moment, enlightenment, divine justice, a passage, a means to an end, breaking down of old structures, annihilation of a way of being, a renewal. 5s, 7s are warnings. Taking action, strength, and drive. Angel Netza, okay, endurance. Number 14, breaking down to a 5, divine change. Nothing can stop was truly divine. Energies that I have picked up on during meditation and the pre-shuffle of this reading. Advancement, fulfillment, inspiration, and healing is paramount. Speaking your truth is paramount. Forward movement is paramount. There is a moving forward, okay, on a world, universal level. Travel, communication. The expansion of the mind and how we see things. Breaking away of the conditioning of this world on a universal level, but okay, we can take it as the world, as this country, okay, as your family structure, as you see yourself, scrapping it all and realizing that it's always been about manipulation and control, and it's time to take the control back and realize who you are and your infinite power as a spiritual being living in a human experience, and that everything that you need or have ever needed in this lifetime or any lifetime has been within. And that is what the agenda has always been about. Keeping you controlled and unable to see the power that you have within, the star power that you have within. The star power, the Father. The sun is the masculine energy, the sun that radiates above us. Okay, we're going to bring it in, and then we're going to get into this message, okay? Because this message is important. This is what we as a collective need to focus on, okay, in these coming days, going into 2020. Of course, you can take these messages as very personal or as a collective in general, okay? This message is mind-blowing, okay? Mind-blowing, the synchronicities in this message. First, we are going to Compassion, okay, is needed. Compassion is needed. It's going to be needed during this period. Compassion is going to be needed during this period. Love and compassion. Healing. People are going to be connecting with their ancestors now more than ever before. Now more than ever before. Before we get into the reading, we just need a sacred spirit message. Okay, sacred spirit message. Okay. Shield your energy. Number 5, bottom of the deck, but we're not going to get into that. Okay. We were just talking about 5s, obviously, because a great revelation, a great change is happening. Divine timing is here. Okay. And with this great divide, low vibrational energies are going to be very prevalent. There are going to be energies out there put in place just to destroy the star seeds and the very high vibrational energies that are going to be taking over, spreading awareness. Shield your energy. Okay. Number 5, 32 breaking down to a 5. I look beneath the surface. Spirit is asking everyone to look beneath the surface. Question everything. Question everything. But the card that we actually got was Hidden Realms. Number 20 breaking down to a 2. Create conscious awareness. Create conscious awareness. Number 20 breaking down to a 2. 2s are very significant spiritually in terms of gaining the awareness and then starting to accumulate the benefits of that awareness. Duality. Coming together with other like-minded individuals, ideas, preparing for action and conflicts. Number 20 breaking down to a 2. Okay. Number 20 breaking down to a 2. By the way, guys, anyone who is waiting on a personal reading, they will all be done before the end of the week. Intense energy shifts, a lot going on personally, working, but these are all being worked on in conjunction with the downloads and the spirit messages. I'm always going to put out messages when I'm divinely guided to, and with this energy approaching the end of the year, I don't have a say. These messages have to come out, and I will be continuing with the rest of the horoscopes throughout the rest of the week and next week. Okay. Number 20 breaking down to a 2. Hidden Realms. Wow. This is about knowledge. This is all about knowledge, awareness, crown chakra, activation. This is all about raising that awareness of the world so that we reach a certain consciousness, a certain level, that Mother Gaia, the universe, God, that is at the right vibration for this event to move forward, because everything is in place. Everything is already in place. The pyramids have a lot to do with mental energy. I'm not sure if everyone knows that during those times that the ancient Egyptians, they all used their minds, okay, together as a team to move these huge rocks into place. And on New Earth, those whose awareness, whose vibrations vibe high enough, there's going to be telepathy. There's going to be the ability to use our minds to do anything that we want. Okay, and there is something amazing stored in these pyramids for those who are going to be experiencing heaven on earth, on New Earth. Okay, create conscious awareness. Traditionally, shamans are the gatekeepers to the hidden realms of ancient wisdom and magic, accessing the hidden realms for further meaning and insight into a soul's pain or an individual's disease. Usually conscious communication. Using conscious communication, the shaman works to bridge the realms between humanity and creation, communicating with the elementals, nature, animal realms, ancestors, angelic forces, and spiritual beings that serve humanity as guardians, guides, teachers, and masters, and more is the role of the shaman. These ancient practices have been developed and refined across time, with shamans, seers, visionaries serving their communities as mediators between the human experience and the world of nature, restoring power to those who have experienced disempowerment or physical experience. Shamanic practitioners reconnect the aspects of the soul that have been lost through trauma or life experience. Right now, you are being asked to connect to the hidden realms, expanding your consciousness to open your mind wide and reconnect with your soul for deep healing and transformation. There is much to be learned from the hidden realms that can assist you in your waking life. Examine your dream cycles and interpret your subconscious messages. Creating subconscious awareness will allow you to actively connect to your universal guardians, the elements, and celestial realm. Like any learned skill, practice will improve the strength of your connection. Pay attention to any symbols, animals, or visual images that appear in your life now, as there is deep meaning that applies to you. Shadow aspects to be mindful of leading into 2020 and beyond: social disconnection, daydreaming, codependency, sacred crystal, Nummite, Nuummite, angel assistance during this period, guardian angel Celia, the guardian angel specializing in psychic and spiritual awakening and transformation. As during this period, we are going to be experiencing a great rise in awakenings, a great rise in transformation, and a great rise in unions, okay? Now, these are going to be unions that are specifically guided for that purpose, for raising the awareness and for New Earth. This is not about $3D reasons for wanting union at all. Okay? Affirmation during this period. I am a clear and successful mediator of conscious divine communication. I am a clear and successful mediator of conscious divine communication. Number 20, breaking down to a 2, hidden realms. Create conscious awareness, analyze your dream cycles. Speaking of which, last night I had a dream. I was trying to warn someone. Okay, that's not clear at this time. Could be on a collective level, it could be something personal. But I had to warn someone, some collective, about what I saw. And what I saw was a group of beings, and I don't know if I fully saw the beings or if I just saw masses of energy or whoever. They were ciphering what it looked like gas or something, okay, from these containers. And I just saw these beings ciphering or stealing the substance. And they were in the backyard of some area that I didn't quite recognize, but I was spying, and I got lost on my way trying to warn this important person or this important collective of people. But I felt trapped in this area, okay? It didn't feel like a good area. I didn't feel scared. Somehow I got back on track. I stumbled upon a fox. Okay, it was a little red fox, and I immediately felt startled by the fox. The fox kind of looked human in the face, but it was very like reddish in color, and I just was following the fox, and I felt safe as I was heading toward this, wherever I was needed to reveal this information. Okay, and that's what that was, but that will resonate to me more. I will probably reveal what that meant in the next reading. But I'm sure the fox was very prophetic in that dream, and it has some sort of synchronicity. Okay, so that's what I'm getting at. We all have to really pay attention to synchronicities. Definitely. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this reading, okay, and this energy. So the synchronicities in this reading are mind-blowing, okay? In this reading, in these cards that I pulled, they're all major arcanas except for five. So out of 12 cards, only 5 aren't major arcanas. And the cards that aren't major arcanas, they're number 10, which is completion. And it's 2 sevens. 7, which is about warnings, about acting towards an objective, strength, and drive. Number 1, which is all about manifestation. Communication, beginnings. And number 3, okay, which is all about ascension, okay? Christ consciousness, awareness, action, creativity, changeability. Okay, so the intention behind drawing these cards were, what can we expect and what actions should we be taking? And what are we going to have to face, okay, going into 2020 as a collective, as a divine collective? And are we on the right track toward the big event, the divine separation, and new earth? Okay, and the first card I got was the Chariot, okay? The first 6 cards that were drawn were all major arcanas, except for the last one. So, Chariot. Spirit is saying, you're on the right path. Number 7, action is needed. Strength. You have to move toward this objective. As that second card was strength. It's time to move forward. You have the strength to do so. Cancerian energy, Leo energy. It's time to take the conquest. It's time to take control and gain victory. Be confident and show great willpower and strength. It goes right from 6 to 7. Face your adversities with inner calm and courage, control and patience. That's what's going to be needed in these last days of 2020 and the subsequent months of the new year. It's going to be patience that is required as this great division of energies becomes more apparent. Hanged Man. Number 12. Breaking down to a 3. It's going to be a time where people are going to be aware of all of the illusions that they've been living in, and People are going to be getting a new perspective. There's going to be a need for surrender and sacrifice. There's going to be a need to release people. There's going to be a need to migrate toward those who vibrate at your frequency. It's not even going to be something that you can help. This card is very beautiful, and it says it all for me in terms of going into 2020 and New Earth and this great separation and this pulling apart of energies, of vibrations between 5D and 3D. It says, suspended from the cross branch of a tree, the hanged man is amazed by beautiful and beatific visions. Radiant streams from his mind as he perceives from this new perspective things he never imagined before. He is bound not as punishment, but to suspend him between the worlds and allow his circumstances to fly where it will. Grapevines twine upon the tree, a symbol of divine ecstasy. The hanged man has been overtaken by the ecstatic state and can only surrender to it. Spiritual and prophetic messages rush into his open mind, taking him both deeper and higher than his mundane experiences and existence could ever know. Only when all control is handed over to the universal will can this kind of enlightenment be achieved. A new perspective, expanded consciousness, altered states of being, and an open mind. Now that's going to be needed by those of 5D and those who are in for a mind-blowing experience with these awakenings and transformations. Now right after the hanged man, which is number 12, we go right into number 13 with death. Okay? Death to the old ways. Death to the old ways of being. Transformations occurring and happening. Okay? People waking up from the matrix. People needing healing. There's going to be a rise in those seeking spiritual guidance during this time. There's going to be a breaking away of old conditionings, of religious structures. A long vigil ends at sunrise, and the knight who has undergone the ordeal lies naked and seemingly dead. His sword has been held in the possession of a priest, for no worldly weapon can be used when the enemy is death himself. Setting aside the trappings of his mortal life, the knight offered himself to the altar of the ultimate sacrifice, to die to his old self and to be reborn, purified, worthy, in sacred service. purified and worthy of sacred service. Will death claim the night for his own, or set his feet back on the path of mortality? To truly be transformed, it must not matter. Acceptance of endings is demanded, whether of life itself or merely one role in that lifetime. Something that is finished must be released. The new day is dawning. There's going to be a releasing of what no longer serves, and the ending of a part of life, rebirth into a new self or situation. 2020. The big event. And the last two cards. The Moon and the Ten of Swords. Releasing fears, trusting intuition. Okay? Right now we have Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius. Water with the Moon. Aquarius, air with Gemini, Aquarius. Gemini, air with the Ten of Swords. There is truth being illuminated about everything. There are going to be truths that are going to blow people's minds, literally. It's a time of metamorphosis and a time where people are going to be becoming more aware of their inner releasing fears, illuminating the truth, purging negativity, tapping into themselves, their inner star, and ending a certain way of life and a certain way of existence. All signs are to be heeded now. Fear is natural, for danger awaits in darkness. Trust your instincts, the most mysterious depths of the self. Pay attention to your dreams. There will be enlightenment during this period. The divine feminine is rising up, and there's balance being created. Trust your intuition, and there are great mysteries that are being revealed during this time. Okay, the moon is number 18, breaking down to a 9, and that is definitely about divine timing. End of a cycle, end of betrayal. The light is being shown on this grief that has been going on, the darkness, the pain, the suffering. And it's an end to the evil. This is the beginning of the end. Okay? The beginning of the end. Wow. So that is amazing. We have 8, 9 with the Chariot and the Strength card. We have 12, 13, which breaks down to 2 and 3 with the Hangman and Death. And then we have the Moon, okay, which is 19 and breaks down to, which is 18. It breaks down to a 9. And then we go right into 10, which is 10 of Swords and ending. Okay, now to clarify, the Chariot, we have the World, completion. Something is being completed. We're moving into a completion. We're moving into the end of a cycle. The World is the completion. Technically, it's number 20, which breaks down to a 2. Okay, so 2s are also about an accumulation. I take that as we are almost to the point to where we have enough awareness and collective consciousness that the earth is ready to move us into this next phase of this revelation. And that's why we are definitely feeling this shift of the separation energy very strongly. Number 2 also speaks of couples. So there are going to be some unions, okay? Some divine unions coming together. A preparation for action and conflict, okay? So the World clarifying the Chariot is saying prepare for conflict as we move forward toward this big event. And there's no worries because the astrological correspondence to the World is Saturn, which is all about karma. So all efforts are coming full circle, good or bad. Those whose vibrations are raised high enough will immediately ascend to their proper position on the new earth. Those who are in transition, good souls who just aren't awake, they will be transported to where they need to go to raise their vibrations. And those who choose to vibrate low or choose to do evil or wrong will be left on earth in the 3D, their universe folded inside out, to continue to learn their lessons. Hopefully this will be the catalyst for them to awaken in their next life cycle, possibly. But good or bad, this is karma moving toward a completion. Okay, this is all the fixed energy. Okay, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. To clarify, strength, we have Seven of Cups in reverse. So there's going to be strength needed, okay, to deal with all of the emotions that this separation and that these revelations, okay, are going to bring about as the year ends and going into 2020. Definitely. Seven of Cups is all about temptations and overindulgence, indecision, overwhelm, insecurity. These energies of the separation are going to bring about a lot of insecurities. It's going to bring about a lot of pain, unresolved feelings, tests of faith. Because people want to stay in their illusions. They want to have their unrealistic desires fostered and fed. And there are going to be very, very low vibrational energies that are purely put in place to distract and to retract and to cipher the energy of the healers and the starseeds and those who are pushed from the angelic realms to work in double heart fashion to raise the awareness and the consciousness and the vibrations of any and everyone that they come in contact with. Okay, so to clarify the strength card, we have Seven of Pentacles, okay? I'm sorry, the Seven of Cups. And, yeah. Strength is going to be needed for yourself and to continue healing the hearts, okay, and the souls of those who are very overwhelmed with the information and the revelations that they're going to be receiving. Definitely call on Angel Netza, okay, the Angel of Endurance, who specializes in dealing with these very low vibrational energies and the unresolved trauma of the lower chakras. And that's what's going to be triggered during this time period. To clarify, the Hanged Man, number 12, breaking down to a 3. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay? So, people are going to be able to see clearly the deception. Okay? Clearly the trickery, the thievery. People are going to see clearly what was taken from them by society, by the world, by the culture, by the media, by these leaders that stem back from the beginning of time with the reptilian agenda and the draconians. Okay, it's people are going to see clearly the agenda, the betrayal, the deception, the irresponsibility of our leaders who wants to keep us blinded to our freedom. We can do whatever we want, but not on this earth now, because we've given up our control. And they want to keep it that way. They want to keep you believing that we are the only beings on this whole universe. They want to keep you believing the misconceptions about the sun, about the planet, about war, about the food we eat, about nature. They want to keep your minds filled with lies. They want to rob our youth. They want to drug our youth. They want to keep us from realizing the power that we have within. The power of our minds and our souls. But during this revelation, that's why the Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Hanged Man. The delusions are being revealed, and the truth is here, and there's going to be a division. Okay, and there are going to be some in this Seven of Swords energy that are going to be trying to do whatever they can do to stop the awareness that the healers and the light beings and the star seeds and the blue rays and everyone is trying to spread, because raising this awareness and this level of consciousness, we're there right now and everything's in place. And as soon as we hit that point, everything is moving forward. And not only do we know it, but the low vibrational energies and entities know it. But the truth is here, and the deceit and the agenda is being seen for what it is. To clarify the Death card, Scorpionic energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is 10, okay, completions. The astrological correspondence to the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, okay. Philosophical mind, expansion, vision. This transformation, this awareness, this consciousness is going to bring about abundance, change beyond our wildest imagination. This is just telling everyone to do the healing that's needed to raise your vibrations. Address your karma now. Okay, address your karma now. Keep your karma good. This card is upright, the Wheel of Fortune. Because the time is now. You cannot not address your karma. There are some who choose to not address it, and that's another whole story. It's not about sticking to a religious structure just because your parents told you to, or it's because you feel obligated to. There are people in churches who are evil. Period. It's about what's inside of you. I have revelations that know that there are church leaders who are going to be stuck right here in the 3D with all of their gold embellished buildings and collection cups. They're not healed on the inside. Their vibration is not high enough to go. Heal your karma, fix your karma, do the work on yourself, transform, vibe high, get with the love vibration, keep your karma good, because the time is now. It's just now. I can't express it any clearer with these two cards here. We have 4 here, number 13, death, breaking down to a 4, 4 and 10. Fours are about clarity, taking control of a situation, maturing, stability. And tens are about completion, accomplishments, totality, vision, endings and beginnings. Destiny. Change your karma, change your destiny. Wherever you are, wherever you go, there you are. You cannot hide from your karma. You cannot hide from your karma. It follows you wherever you go, whatever lifetime, whatever reincarnation. Okay? And then we have the moon. And to clarify the moon, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay? Self-love. This is a metamorphosis. This is a huge change. Things are being illuminated. Intuition is needed. It's time to purge the negativity and trust the synchronicities that you're receiving during this time. The Ace of Cups is all about purity, new beginnings, creativity, compassion. Compassion is going to be needed during this period, in these months, stepping into the new year, for those whose mind is going to be stretched to capacity with revelations. Delusions doused as new clarity comes to people about the agenda, about the control, the manipulation, the lies, about the truth of themselves and their powers, the truth about those who they loved and thought dear to them. Lots of compassion is going to be needed. There's going to be new beginnings, and people are going to need love because of separations and endings and feeling vulnerable about things they're beginning to understand. And more than anything, with the Ace of Cups coming out to clarify the moon, this speaks on fear. Removing fear. We no longer have to fear lower vibrational energies, entities, all of the attacks and things that have been going on by these low vibing energies. It's going to be illuminated, and you're going to be protected. You are protected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana here. This is definitely divine, a time of divine intervention, divine justice, metamorphosis, new beginnings. This is the beginning of a new era where love rules. Where compassion rules. Well, hate does not. Intuition is heightened, truth is revealed, and love is overcoming the masses. And to clarify the Ten of Swords, okay, it's going to be a really emotional time for everyone, okay? To clarify this ending to these lies, to the betrayal, the defeat of negativity and low vibrational energies and entities, we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? The Three of Pentacles. So this is an end, okay? An ending to competition, disharmony, interference, manipulation, stagnicity. We're moving forward toward new earth. This great division, this great separation is going to clearly separate, okay? Clearly separate. The pure, the compassionate, the divine from the chaos, from those whose agenda is to stop the coming of a new day, of a new way of existence. Okay, Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Ten of Swords. It's going to be a great distinction between love, compassion, divine, and disharmony, competition, interference. 3D, 5D. So, blessed reading, because we have 777, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords, and Strength card, which is 7. We have Three of Pentacles. We have the Hangman, which is 12, breaking down to a 3. So that's 3, 3. And then we have what else? 10. We have 10 of Swords. We have completion with the world, 10. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, 10. So that's 10, 10, 10. Definitely completions and new beginnings. Wow. Amazing. All right. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. Okay. The Hermit. Moving forward, finding the strength, moving forward to a new beginning, end of a cycle. Karma is being addressed, divine justice, having the strength to move past the temptations and the overwhelm that is going to be caused by these revelations in 2020. Getting a new perspective, releasing, sacrificing, giving it up to the divine, releasing control, and seeing clearly the delusions, transformations, awakenings, people being rebirthed and changing their karma, trusting their intuition, and their intuitive hits from ancestors and angelic realms, illuminating the deceit. Showing love and compassion to the emotional discontent and ending the betrayal and interference and the attacks and all of the low vibrational attention. And then finally we have the Hermit. Okay. Shedding a light. Truth. Shedding a light on the truth. Number 9. Divine change, divine justice, divine timing. Equilibrium. Final passage toward perfection. Passage. People are looking within. No longer feeling the need to act on instinct. Looking within for the answers. Getting enlightened. Looking inward for truth and wisdom. Knowing that the knowledge that one needs is within. A time of being calm, reflective, not letting the outside world distract from what's within you. Okay? Wow. It's going to bring balance. Balance is coming to the world, okay? Emotional balance, healing, victory, love wins. Love wins. Let's get an outcome. Let's get an outcome, please. Outcome on how potentially following these, an outcome potentially on how this can play out for the collective. Yeah, 3 of Wands in reverse, so not an outside source. People are needing to, yes, go within. Some of you, whether you're light work or star seeds or wherever you are on your journey, you're going to be getting information straight from source. You're going to be getting intuitive hits straight from your ancestors. not necessarily from an outside source. Okay, Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands can mean delays, obstacles, risks, disappointments. And I do believe that there will be some of that in all of this. Okay? We all have the potential to change the energy of what's happening around us. But this revelation energy, this great divide energy, it's going to be chaotic before it's balanced, okay? But trust your intuition. You will be getting the knowledge that's needed to know what to do. Trust your instincts and your intuition over what someone is telling you. Trust your higher self is what I'm getting from that. What else for a potential outcome and advice? Potential outcome and advice, please, for the collective. Potential outcome and advice for what to expect. How to deal with these energies in 2020 initially. Wow. Okay. All right. So basically, what the divine is saying is that trust your instincts and trust your higher knowledge, because the Three of Wands did fall straight on the Chariot and the World. Get your information from source. You will be getting intuitive hits. Pay attention to synchronicities and pay attention to your higher self. Okay? King of Wands did fall directly on the on the Strength card and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So there will be impulsiveness. There will be anger, jealousy, rage. And a lot of uproar, okay? Not necessarily masculine energy, but an imbalance, okay? I feel in masculine energies, but there will be jealousy, anger, a coldness toward this idea of love vibration. You'll have to deal with some aggressiveness and some domineering energies that are going to be opposed to this agenda. But divine is saying remain strong and steadfast, and trust your intuition in terms of how to proceed forward. Queen of Swords. You know what to do. Stay in your power. Stand in your truth and in your intellect. There will be a time for emotional care, love, and healing, but there will also be a time for strength and separating emotions from the purpose, especially in terms of dealing with low vibrational people, deceitful people, and cutting through the delusions and the deception, helping people raise their consciousness and accept the real truth. And Sagittarius energy here with the 8 of Wands, along with this air energy of communication, to keep spreading the word about the truth, about the migration, about where we're headed, about people raising their vibrations, dealing with their karma. Keep spreading the word. Keep speaking the truth. Do not give up. Queen of Swords. There's going to be a lot of conflict. 5 of Wands in the new year, in 2020. People awakening, changing their lives, transforming, purging negativity. Some are going to make it, some are not. But on the other side of transformation and revelations is abundance and good karma. But we cannot stress enough that people are going to have to really address their karma. And there's going to be conflict, okay? On the side of those who are trying to help those see the truth, and on the part of those who are trying to heal, trying to transform, because there's going to be negative entities and dark forces that are going to be fighting their transformation the whole way across, okay? But through intuition and divine compassion, love is going to win. There's going to be healing, the healing of people's masculine and feminine energies, balance. There's going to be more unions than ever, okay? Blessed unions, truth. The goddess of the moon welcomes you to her world of dreams. She holds her hands to her lips, for silence and secrecy are needed in this realm. This is a place of looking within, the institution and psychic messages. Across the waters of the unconscious lies 2 towers, guardians and gateways to the land beyond. Luminous drops of dew, full of fertilized imagination. Everything looks different by moonlight, and you are meant to see things in a new light, leaving behind the sharp shadow of light of day. This is a softer understanding, a more subtle illumination. All signs importance are to be heeded now. Fear is natural, for danger awaits in darkness. Trust your intuition and instincts, the most mysterious depths of the self. despite the conflict, despite the demonic entities, despite the manipulators, the control, the agenda. Truth is being revealed. Evil is being purged. The truth is being revealed. Revelations are here. Self-love is here. Healing is here. Divine love is here. New beginnings. Number 1, compassion, purity. The Ace of Cups signifies the awakening of the spirit and the attainment of spiritual bliss. What has been sought is found. This is the Grail, the Holy Grail, the symbol of the soul's deepest joy. The dove of communion and the water lilies of peace symbolize the integration of deep emotions with a vision of life's purpose. What is dearest to your heart is available to you now, a gift that only requires your grateful acceptance. Open your hands to receive the blessings of the universe in all their radiant beauty. Divine love, spiritual nourishment, peace and joy, and awakening of true abundant bliss. Try as they might, as we approach the big event in 2020, people are addressing their karma, they're awakening, they're transforming, and there are entities that do not like it, but you cannot stop what is coming. You cannot stop what is coming. A light is being shown on the interference, on the black magic, on the darkness, on the betrayal. It's the end of a cycle and it's a new beginning. Okay? You have the Hermit again. End of a cycle, a new beginning. There will be competition. There will be interference. Okay? But the light is being shown on that. The light is being shown on the negativity. The truth is here, and an end to old ways in 2020. To clarify that, we have the Hermit on both ends here. To me, that represents the spiritual realm, the angelic realm, and the healers and the light workers and the starseeds on earth. Double take, okay? To the interference and to the competition and to the evil. End to the betrayal, end to the ignorance. And 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Joy is coming to you in ways that may seem miraculous. A trouble or struggle is fading away. And the happiness that follows is more intense because of it. As a rainbow follows the storm, this is a time of wonder, not just for you, but for those you love and for those in your fellowship. Home, health, love, prosperity. All will benefit now. Take advantage of opportunities to share your good fortune with others, not just in material ways, but in ceremonies of celebration and thankfulness, family and communion, lasting happiness, a time of peace after struggle, relief. 2020 is bringing the relief to the pain, to the evil, to the injustice. And it's bringing an end of the hard work of the starseeds and the healers and the angelic angels who have repeated many, many lifetimes for this time. What a time to be alive for you and I. Wow. 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 That is amazing. Guys, we are going to end this reading. I'm just going to remind you that victory is here. These are the last two cards at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Healing. Love wins. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Success. Balance. Renewal. Adaptivity. Adapting to this change. Okay? It was just two cups in this hand of this king, but these two pentacles represent the splitting, the division. What was needed to bring this balance, this healing to the world? Okay? And it's all happening in 2020. 2020. I'm just going to draw a few cards from the Good Tarot just to bring this all together for us. 10 of Water. Wow. What else? Nine of Pentacles. And 4. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I just cannot. On the bottom of the deck, guys, we have the 6 of Air, okay? Or the 6 of Swords. Forward movement. Okay? Moving away from a toxic situation. Moving away from negativity. Finding solutions, change, security, a transition to new earth, to new beginnings. Okay? Beautiful. We have 4 of Fire, and this is also like the 4 of Wands, okay? In the traditional tarot. What is the 4 of Fire? As she sits here in peace, playing the flute, in peace, transformed. This is amazing. This is union. This is celebrations. This is a promise. Community. And this is what the transition is bringing us to, okay? And it's happening now in 2020. The transition is bringing us to the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Abundance, hard work, luxury, you know, beyond your wildest dreams or imagination. Reward, efforts, appreciation. And once again, 10 of water, 10 of cups. And we will read this from the Good Tarot. The 10 of water. All is well with the world and with me. Well-being is my natural state. Everything I need comes to me easily and effortlessly. I feel joy and express it to others as I look around and see all the love that we share. I take pleasure in all I have accomplished. Whatever attention I receive or don't receive, I am serene, for I know full well what it took for me to get where I am. I celebrate myself and all who traveled the road with me and feel grateful to Spirit for being my companion always. Serenity, peace, good fortune, well-being. That is what 2020 is bringing. That is what this division is bringing. And that is what New Earth is about. The big event. Are you coming? And lastly, what angel can we call on during this time? What angel can we call on as we close this reading? What angel from the Angelarium? Can we get an angel message, please? What angel from the Angelarium is going to assist us during this last couple weeks and these months going into 2020? One Angelarium, please. One card, please. One card. We have Shaligiel. Shaligiel, Angel of Snow. Shaligiel, Angel of Snow. And a very fitting angel to have as we are approaching the winter solstice. And by the way, my birthday is December 20th, and the winter solstice starts the day after. Okay. Angel of Snow. Shaligiel, the Angel of Snow. The bravery of happiness is in the face of sadness. The great divide, separating from those we love, removing ourselves. Everybody has to do the work. Everybody has an opportunity. The bravery of happiness in the face of sadness. Happiness that stands against the stark cold and does not shiver. The winter is heralded by the fall of snow as Shaligiel dances, each step as unique as the snowflakes that frolic above the angel. The quiet reveler of winter, Shaligiel moves over the rime, a bright and joyous visage amidst a harrowing landscape. Its presence brings relief to those who seek escape from an overburdened world. Take refuge from what ails you. It is time to recover. Signs: a snowflake, a seed, a pine tree. Angel of snow, take refuge from what ails you. It is time to recover. So that was your reading, guys, okay? I hope that their messages were able to guide you, help you, heal you during this time. I love you all. Peace be with you. Love and light. Even in the coldest and darkest night of December. We all know there are many dark and cold nights to come, and we've made it through many dark and cold nights. But even in the twilight of the darkest and coldest night of December, please remember that you'll be fine. Nothing can stop what's truly divine.